All right, everybody, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Rector's Roost at the Co-Cathedral St. Thomas More. Today is February the 10th, and I can't believe how much time has flown by. I can't believe that I've been doing this already since July. It's just kind of hard to believe. So a couple of updates for you. You'll see in the bulletin this weekend the promotion of an event where we're going to be gathering at Winthrop Park. This started several months ago, actually, and part of my vision of trying to build community at the church. What we did is we started inviting some families to come and get together. Just sort of invite, if I saw people, I would just grab them and just sort of loosely, casually inviting folks and say, hey, if you know anybody, invite them. And we would just get together. We were trying to test out what would actually kind of work and what would be easy and not too burdensome for people, especially if they have families and children and so on. And so what we kind of started doing was about once a month we would gather at a place like Winthrop, where they have a pavilion, they have a covered area, they have some tables, and they have a playground. And people can come and the kids would play and the kids have fun and play games and play with each other and so on. And the adults, we would hang out and have some food and so on. And so we're going to be doing that. We wanted to open it up to the whole parish. We just want to let everybody know there's no obligations or anything like that. We'd start with like a decade of the Rosary and then we just hang out until people decide they want to leave. And so I want to invite everybody to that. Literally everybody wants to come. Bring a sweet and salty snack and just come hang out. It's going to be at 4:30 next Sunday. So not this Sunday, but the next Sunday, which would be 11, 12, 19th, February 19th, 4:30 at Winthrop Park. You get there, if you're going up Thomasville, you make it right on Benton, and there's like a little turn off into the park, and if you follow that, you'll see the playground and the pavilion and all that. There's basketball courts and everything, so please come on out. Kind of like a parish picnic family thing, without a lot of work, very simple. Stay as long as you want, bring your kids. It should be a good time. We've been doing it. And that's a precursor to what we want to eventually unveil here in the next several weeks. We're going to start by having kind of a survey and kind of get a chance to hear feedback from you. Do you want to be a part of this community thing? And I'm going to give a bigger presentation about what that's going to look like. And we're going to start building these little small communities that we talked about some time ago. So this is sort of a precursor to that, kind of a big gathering. Come hang out, have a good time, get to know some parishioners. I've seen the effects already at the parish. I've seen people spending time together who are part of this. They recognize each other now at Mass. It's really kind of a cool thing that's going on. So please come. If you're all ages, whoever you are, please feel free to come by. I'll be there as well. CSA last week, we had the video. It was kind of a funny event. At the 6 p.m. Mass, it froze about like 3/4 in. And I was like, I guess it's a sign we don't need to watch this anymore. So we just made jokes about it. But so next, you should receive the letter and the card in the mail this week. And then so following weekend, that same weekend, as a matter of fact, will be the commitment Sunday, so to speak. So you can bring your cards in for that. I also want to start doing the kind of liturgical formation within the next couple of weeks. Father Luke and I are going to be working on that. And you'll see what that looks like. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. It's going to help us gain a greater appreciation for liturgy and what the liturgy means. Again, a lot of people just don't know. A lot of you have been going to Mass your whole life, and no fault of your own. There's a lot of symbolism and stuff, and you probably don't even know half of it. And this will really enrich our worship together, I think, as we come together for the Eucharist every Sunday. And it will help us enter deeper into communion with each other and with the Lord. So I'm really excited about doing that and starting that with you very soon. We got great news the other day, actually, that Dr. Tom Neal, who has had a huge impact on my life, and many people here in Tallahassee, we recently hired him. The diocese hired him, not me. The diocese has hired him, and he's going to be coming back to the diocese. He's been teaching at the seminary, but a lot of this material on the liturgy and the beauty of it, I got from him. He had a huge impact on me many years ago, and the way he talks about these things is wonderful. So maybe with him coming here to the diocese, I'll be able to incorporate him into making some of these videos and teaching. He's really, really an incredible guy, Dr. Tom Neal. Some of you all know him already because he was here for some time at FSU. One last thing, two more things. Good news. Knights of Columbus Roundtable, huge success. We had 40 people, close to 40 people sign up that want to be involved. So those of you who signed up, you'll be hearing information soon on a meeting within the next couple weeks. And if you didn't get a chance to sign up and you want to, I think there's information on the bulletin. You can find that out there. And that's pretty exciting where that's going to lead. And then lastly, a generous parishioner volunteered to help us put lighting up for our shrines. Remember the Joseph shrine we talked about? Well, it's still happening. We're waiting on the thing to get sent here from Spain. The gentleman building it was having some health issues, and so it got delayed. But we're hoping it'll be here sometime in April. We'll put St. Joseph up there on the other side of the doors, opposite of where Mary is now, or left to her, whatever. Bam, you're looking at it. And then we're going to put lighting up. It's going to be lights shining on both of them. It's going to look really cool. So we're excited about that as well. So lots of good stuff happening here. Pray for me. And I will see you this weekend. The bishop will be here for Saturday evening Mass. And then at the noon is the Jubilee Mass, celebrating people's marriage anniversaries and so on. So if you want to see the bishop, come tomorrow night or Saturday night, whenever you're watching this, and Sunday at noon. God bless you. Take care.